I am 27 years old and I just moved into my first one bedroom apartment in Los Angeles, California. And I just wanted to make a video diary series. And I don't know if anyone will watch this. I don't know if anyone's going to find this or care, or probably nobody will care. And, it'll just be another little blip on the internet. But I just wanted to memorialize it because I feel like I've deleted so much of my youth online and I can't look back on it, and I really wish I had it online to look back on. So I just wanted to take a moment to just say that when you're like 22 or 21, being like self sufficient and completely on your own and so self sufficient that you can actually get yourself a one bedroom apartment in an expensive city is like, it seems like such a far off, distant fantasy that it'll never happen, especially in this economy. But I'm here to tell you that it will happen. And I also make so little money. I mean, it was, a combination of that job and also freelancing, but I was able to get myself a place with a giant living room, a dining room, a kitchen, a hallway, a bedroom, and a bathroom. And I came from a studio apartment that I had lived in for 4 years. And I had a lot of memories attached to that studio apartment. So many memories, okay? 2 relationships, one animal that is no longer with me, who was my heart and soul, my angel, Bun Bun. Bumbelina. Bumbelina. I miss Bumbelina. I really wish that Bumbelina was still alive. She would have loved this apartment. She would have been binkying all around and probably sitting right here with me and letting me pet her, being right here. Oh, Bumbelina. I miss her so much. But now I have 2 other bunnies, Lolita and Morbus. And they're not with me right now. They're at my parents' house because it's just I'm still moving in, so it's not like ready for them yet. Like, there's so much stuff that they could get into and chew and stuff, so they're not in here yet. But I just want to say, if you're like in college, or if you're like in high school or whatever, you're maybe my age but you haven't left home yet, like, it seems like such a distant reality that is completely impossible if you're not rich. But I did it. I'm here to tell the world I did it. And you can too. We all can. And you don't need a 6-figure job to do it. You just need, I think what you need is a savings. So if you're living at home right now, you better fucking believe, bitch, that you better be saving. Because there's not going to be another fucking time when you don't have to pay bills, bitch. So you better be pocketing every last fucking penny that you can pocket. You better be pocketing now. And that's what I did. When I was still living with my 2 other roommates in a 3-bedroom, and I was just working these insane jobs all the time, my rent was super low because I had so many people I was living with and such little space and no parking. It was a shit show. Boy, I saved so much money because my rent was like $800 a month. And I made like a good amount of money because I was working these like really demanding, laborious jobs. Or labor. Very laborly. There was a lot of labor involved with these jobs that I was working in the very beginning of my early adulthood. I was doing production work, and like I was a PA, and it was also COVID, so I did a lot of COVID stuff. I did like COVID testing, and I made so much fucking money, bitch. I mean, I didn't make like, I wasn't rolling in it, but I made a lot of money for what I made, way, way more than I make now. But my bills were so fucking low that I just stacked that shit. I just stacked it. And now I have a good saving net, and like I just add to it constantly, and so I pay my rent, and then I freelance, and that freelance cash goes back into the savings. So I'm floating on a cloud right now. I'm in like a good spot. I feel like I cracked the financial code. And here's what it is. Save your money. Save it. If you aren't rich and you don't come from money, and you can't, and money isn't one of those things that just comes into your life, you need to take advantage of the time where you're not paying bills, and you need to pocket every last goddamn dime. And I worked hard. Okay, I worked 16-hour days, 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days. And I made a lot more money than I've seen in the past 2 years. But I pocketed all of that, and I've been able to live a life that's equivalent in privilege and happiness as my friends who make 6 figures a year. And I probably barely make $40,000 a year. Definitely less than that. Which I know in some parts of the country that's a lot more, but in California and Los Angeles, that's really not a lot. Most people are making $60,000 or more. But to be able to live alone off of a $40,000 a year salary, and I'm pretty sure $20,000 of that money is going to rent, it's crazy. But thank God I'm in here. And the haters swore up and down that I wasn't going to be able to do it, but I did it. And I just want to say it is possible for everybody. And if you guys have any adolescent questions, like, what's it going to be like when you graduate college and you don't know what life's going to hand at you? Or what's it going to be like when you graduate high school and you aren't going to college and you don't have a path in front of you? Or what's going to happen if you're 25 and you don't know what you're doing? I feel like I was born 40 years old, and I was born like 40 in my mind. Like, the knowledge of the universe, the knowledge of life was already within me, and then I just have been living through it. I've just been living it. Like, I know what life is. I know. And that's why I get frustrated, because I feel like I should be where my brain is at. And my brain is at, you already own a home with a yard, and you have an established career, and you don't have to be super frugal because you make so much money, and you are an established artist and everybody knows who you are. Well, I don't really want to be famous, but I want to be able to be like, if you want a certain thing done, I will do it for you, and everybody knows that I can do it, you know? And I want to be able to set my own rates and stop working for free. But the artist lifestyle right now is very much just do everything in my power to showcase my ability and my capability, trust the universe, and I know that it's gonna happen. I see my future in front of me, and I see myself making my dreams come true, because I do not see a reality where that's not happening. I don't. That's not even an option in my brain. So right now, like, I've seen a stepping stone. The universe is throwing me these, like, and I'm not trying to schizopost. I'm really not trying to schizopost, but I feel like I'm getting into, like, kind of like the meat and potatoes of what I'm trying to say, which is the universe has been throwing me these bones that have been telling me to keep going on the path that I'm going on. And I've had so many since exiting a past relationship that really set me back. And ever since I decided to, like, pull myself up and remember who I am and like what brings me joy and what brings my life purpose, which is making films, video art. I'm not a big narrative girl, but I am a big video art girl. I love music videos and video art, vignettes and shit. That brings me immense joy, and it makes me feel like I'm a kid again. And I feel like ever since I started following that path, the universe has been opening up all these doors for me and helping me, and I've made it here. I've made it to my 1 bedroom. So I'm very happy that I'm here, and just keep going and don't let this world harden you. Because trust me, like the world tries to harden me every day. Like every fucking day, the world tries to harden my ass, okay? Every day, someone, or something is coming for me. But you just have to keep going. And not to sound, stupid and tired, but it's just the truth. Like, it's just, I don't think I said anything that groundbreaking in this video, but just, yeah. Life is like already written, and you just have to live through it until the end. And like, if you dig deep enough within you, you already know like how your life's gonna pan out. You just have to ask yourself, and deep down you know. All right, signing off.